Hello everyone, so my name is Ryan Hallward, and these are my colleagues Jacob and Fernando. And today we are going to be discussing our proposed business, which is the Dimas Saloon, and that is going to be located in San Dimas, California. And today I'm going to start off our presentation with the agenda. So we are going to be discussing the scope of the business objectives, the methodology, the findings, the return on investment, the expected expenses, the payroll, the store hours, and the next steps that we have to take in order for us to create our business. And now I'm going to have Fernando talk about the scope of our business.
I will begin by giving a brief overview of the industry and market specifics of the bar and grill restaurant industry. In the last few years, the bar and grill restaurant industry has been characterized for being intensely competitive and also for its high turnover, wherein many businesses have opened and closed over the last few years, and this has largely been due to poor management. The main market in these industries are upper middle class households and middle-aged consumers. Success in this industry requires a detailed business plan that includes details about how to manage inventory and establishing an effective employee training system. Also, efficient management skills are necessary and a unique concept to help the business separate itself from competitors. The city where we plan on establishing our business, San Dimas, is a medium-sized city with a large middle-age and upper middle-class population, and it is also characterized for its affinity with the Old West, its Western-themed downtown, its equestrian trails, its Western-themed holiday at the end of the year known as the Western Days, which features rodeo shows and the like. And as far as competition, there isn't very much competition. Perhaps the only competition available around the area could be Applebee's. There also isn't very many bars or full-service restaurants around the area. Now, our business, the San Dimas Saloon, will be a Western-themed bar and grill restaurant that will be modeled after an Old West saloon. So we'll be fully decorated with Western decorations. It will have a saloon door entrance. The entire staff, including the waiters and the bartender, will also be dressed in full Western and saloon-themed attire. As far as the menu, it will be very much like other bar and grill restaurants. The menu will be very straightforward. It will include burgers, sandwiches, barbecue ribs, and buffalo wings. Our business objectives include some immediate goals like the purchase of a venue, the purchase of all initial inventory like food, beverages, and any supplies you might need for the day-to-day operations of the business. We'll also run a strong advertising campaign, including pamphlets, brochures, and other strategies. As far as the next few years, our goals for then will be to pay back the investment, hopefully within the first 5 years of operations, and we also hope to develop a stable clientele. As far as the current state of the business, we have already developed a solid business plan, general business plan covering everything we need to run the business, and we have also developed a budget, and we have found a suitable venue for the business within the vicinity of downtown San Dimas. Some of the sources we use for compiling our data include the City of San Dimas website, the San Dimas Business and Community Guide from 2010, which we found in the San Dimas Chamber of Commerce website, and we also use the U.S. Census Bureau website to compile our data for the demographics of San Dimas. We also use the yellowpages.com for locating data on local alcohol and food distributions. Now, Jacob will give you some information on the operations of our business.
As a business, our number one concern is always our customers. So we want them to leave happy, healthy, and ready to come back for more. We're going to do that by giving them great service and great food and great times. So as part of the San Dimas area, we're really trying to get more involved with the local distributors. Right now we're involved with the restaurant equipment and supplies distributor, local food distributors such as J. Brass Company, and local liquor distributors such as A&T Importing and St. James Spirit. It's our hope that by becoming more a part of this community that we can further our clientele and we can become more at home here. The return on investment that we're planning for this venture is going to be 13%. Now, that's to say that if you put in $400,000, which is what we're asking for all of our investors combined, at the end of this you'll be getting $200,000 back plus your initial investment. Now, you might be thinking that is actually 50% of the ROI, but we believe that this business venture is going to be finite, like all the other ones around it. So we're actually going to have a 13% ROI on this one. We have expected expenses for this business as well, just like all of them, which can be characterized down into 3 groups: monthly, yearly, and other expenses. Monthly expenses are like what you're going to find in your home, which we've got electric, we've got phone, water, sewer, the whole like, internet as well. Yearly expenses are more the things that you need per business. So taxes are going to be part of that, different licenses that you're going to have, such as county, city license, ABC license for liquor, and different types of insurances as well, like liability insurance. Other expenses include the manager's food handler's license, which is essential for any business that handles food like ours, and different bar supplies and equipment or any repairs that might need to be taking place. The revenue. By looking at other businesses in the area, such as the bars, Montana's, which is a business that would compete with ours, and Applebee's, which is a business that would also compete with ours, we've determined that the revenue for the San Dimas Saloon would be around $750,000 to start. Now, other bars in the area are much more established than ours would be, which means that they'll have a much more firm clientele. So we've actually taken that into account when we've come up with the $750,000 figure that we had. Now, payroll. One of the biggest parts of any business is the staff, and we want to make sure that we have the best staff available. For that reason, we're going to have about 7 to 12 different people on staff at all times. They're going to have roughly 6 months to either 5 years of experience, depending on if they're management or not. Now, the manager is going to be at the top of that. Below them are going to be both the kitchen lead and the lead bartender. The lead bartender will have 2 people working under him, and the lead kitchen lead will have 2 people working under them as well. Manager will oversee the area outside of the kitchen and the bar, and he will be in charge of the waiter and the waitresses, which will be the rest of our staff. We're looking at around $14,570 in monthly salary, and that information is based on other salaries in the area. And our yearly salary, we're expecting to have $177,000 in payroll expenses at the end of the year. Now, our weekly hours. So other areas and other businesses in the area are usually open from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. from Tuesday to Thursday, and on Friday from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Friday through Sunday. Now, this has been proven to work for them. After all, they're still in business, right? So we're going to be adopting that since it seems to be working for them so well. We'll also have special events that take place for the bar at different areas or at different times of the month. Now, I'm going to hand this over to Ryan Hayworth, and he's going to be having the next steps presented to you as well as a summary. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jacob. So now I'm going to be discussing the next steps in order for us to establish our business. So as Fernando mentioned earlier, we need to focus on our advertising. We need to purchase the location for the San Dimas Saloon. We need to renovate the location to suit the needs of our business. And we need to hire a full-time manager. So our background research of the city indicates there is only one other Western-themed bar in the San Dimas area, despite its affiliation with the Wild West. And that bar is Montana's. And the town's demographic suggests that it is a good location for opening up a bar and grill. All of this leads us to conclude that a Western-themed bar would do exceedingly well in the San Dimas area. If you're interested in getting involved with our project, please contact us through either our phone or our email. Our phone number is area code 949-377-7767, or you can contact us by email, and that email address is sdsaloon@gmail.com. And now I'm going to wrap up our presentation. So the San Dimas Market would be a perfect location for a bar and grill because it is mostly comprised of middle-aged and upper middle class population. The San Dimas Saloon will be a Western-themed bar and grill restaurant modeled after an Old West saloon. The San Dimas Saloon's unique restaurant concept will attract bar and restaurant consumers as well as the local market. The return on investment for the venture will be 13% of the investment. And the San Dimas Saloon will have hours similar to other local bars, which will make it competitive in the industry. And now I'm going to grab the contact information one more time in case you didn't catch it the first time I said it. Okay, so as you can see, the San Dimas Saloon, here is our phone number, the 949-377-7767, or our email, sdsaloon@gmail.com. Okay, and on behalf of all of us, we thank you for your time, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation today.